Hola, ciao, hello. Oggi sarà un po' diverso perché sarà italiano e inglese. Quindi, ciao Lily, ciao bellissima. Quindi saremo qua con Lilly Wong. Ah, oh, ecco. Allora, è vero. Mancava. Hola a todos. Hello, hello. Aló, aló. Hola. It's like a multi language. Hola a todas. Mucha gente que no conozco. Me encanta. Hola, hermosa.
Hola, hola.
Hola, hola, ¿qué tal?
Muy bien. ¿Qué va a ser hoy? Español, italiano,
Estaba pensando en eso.
English. What do we do? Podemos, we could do English pan Italian.
Perfecto. A mí me viene muy bien.
Es óttimo, óttimo.
Ottimo, è perfetto,
È
meraviglioso. Quindi
perfetto.
ciao a tutti gli italiani che si stanno sommando. Hi to everybody, also the people who speak Spanish. Hola a todos. Um, so we will do a mix and to make these being more easy for our ears, we're going to do some Spanish and Italian, some mix between both of that. And I'm pretty sure that every Italian people will understand it because it's pretty similar. So it's going to be
Yes.
a, yeah. So how are you? How has been the tour? How is it?
It's fantastic. Thank you so much for the invitation. Or I must say, thank you so much for request my invitation to invite me.
That it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure because we are co-creating, and I've been seeing you working in the astral, and that is where we really seeing how we really are. It's like how we really are is up there, is in that dimension. So when you contact me, you said that, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you could actually see what happened, because I was seeing you guys working, and it was so interesting. I talked to Christina and I said, I'm feeling that when you guys are gonna do a connection, I have to be in Greece, in the as in the temple of Hades, of Hades, which is the temple of the death, and then and then she was, traveling with you, and then she was pretty busy, so we didn't talk each other anymore, and it was synchronized because when you were
Absolutely.
doing it, we were doing it, and I was seeing that interconnection doing it at the same time. I have my skin, look, it was beautiful, it was beautiful.
Absolutely. Would you like to say that in Italian?
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Around, like somehow.
Exactly. Quindi quello che stavo dicendo è che quando Lilly Wong mi ha contattato, io ero molto molto felice perché parlando con la persona con cui lei in questo momento sta creando, che si chiama Cristina, che è una bellissima anima anche lei, gli dicevo, guarda che io sento tanto nel cuore che nel momento in cui noi staremo facendo l'attivazione nel tempio di Ade, voi sareste facendo la vostra attivazione a Mallorca.
Menorca.
Menorca era,
No,
esatto.
Mallorca. Ella Menorca hizo aquí Mallorca. A Mallorca.
So, because this was like 2 weeks ago, so I'm not pretty
Okay.
sure who you guys were.
Okay, yes, she was in Mallorca. And now
You were
this weekend we did she was in Menorca, sorry, and this weekend we did Mallorca.
So it was Menorca. Exactly, was Menorca. So, quindi in quel momento, e quindi a Cristina non mi ha più risposto perché loro erano viaggiando, così impegnati, e sincronicamente l'abbiamo fatto nello stesso giorno, e dall'astrale vedevamo il loro lavoro, il nostro lavoro, come si incrociavano, perché nella multidimensionalità tutto si incrocia, tutto insieme, non esiste il tempo, tutti i colori. Quindi vedere quello è stato veramente una benedizione, essere parte di questa
Benedizione. Sì.
vera benedizione.
Tutti eco-creazione.
E la
Per
co-creazione.
per me tutti eco-creazione. A tutte le livelli.
Brava, anch'io sento lo stesso. È una co-creazione a tutti i livelli. I always speak about this because every
Yes,
single work that we do in all different levels are very, very important because they are all interconnected. There's nothing that it is divided. So,
absolutely. More when and this is the thing, when we stop the limitation of linear time, the limitation of separation. This is when then suddenly you see how everything is interconnected, and how each of us, by expressing my uniqueness, your uniqueness, everybody, but it's always in oneness. It's never separated from anything else.
exactly.
And I feel like it's time we start getting to know each other also in this plane, to make it more tangible that this is happening,
It's
and he's
yeah,
doing it for the higher purpose, right?
right. So I'm going to say this in what you said in Italian, which is very important.
Prego.
Ehm, quindi quello che lei diceva è che non esiste la divisione, e che tutto è intralciato, tutto è collegato, quindi quando noi non vediamo più la divisione, quando entriamo dentro di questo mondo che è veramente l'unità. E da lì è quando anche nasce la magia di,
Mm.
di anche voler conoscerci fisicamente, in persona. Perché questa è so I'm gonna say my words because I don't remember exactly the words that you said.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
È questo di sapere che stiamo lavorando tutti insieme per il massimo bene alla fine di tutto l'universo e tutta la galassia, tutti noi, quindi sì,
Tutti, è
è
bellissimo.
bellissimo, è veramente bello, è veramente bello. È veramente bello vedere come lavorano gli altri fratelli, altre sorelle, è bellissimo vedere come l'universo è questa griglia a cristallo, perché noi stiamo lavorando sulla stessa griglia, per quello che ci possiamo vedere così con tanta precisely, no? Con tanta precisione. Ed è,
Yes.
ed è perché come vediamo come questa griglia a cristallo comincia a tessersi, a ricollegarsi e da lì nasce la luce, no? E
Yeah.
tante biblioteche si aprono e si apre, è magia pure, è veramente è una benedizione. Sempre lo dico, è una benedizione essere parte di tutto questo. E avere
Yes.
scelto, ma guarda che l'altro giorno, I'm sorry, I'm speaking too much in Italian.
No, it's perfect. I love it. I'm
Okay.
gonna be I'm going to Sardinia tomorrow, so it's good to I listen to it.
So get used to.
Sì.
So, quindi quello che dicevo è che è bellissimo. Ma l'altro giorno camminavo per strada e dicevo, ma quanta gratitudine c'è nel fatto di aver scelto questa strada
Mhm.
and doing it, just doing it, like you get information and just just do it as you can. We do it as we can. We do as the best that we can do, you know? And that's gratitude that we feel. Uh,
Yeah.
yes.
I feel it's a privilege to be here on Earth right now.
Oh, me too.
It's like you say, every time it's like so much gratitude for what we the whole process of transformation, of ascension, uh, multidimensionality, and being able to be here, and not just as witness, but as a co-creator. I think that's it's an honor, a gratitude, a privilege,
It's the
and being
privilege.
conscious about it is even
The
more gratitude, I
better.
think.
Yeah. Exactly, because it's more deep. It's more deep. And
Yes.
also seeing how I'm working, like 2 years ago, I channeled 33 virtues of the being from Lira, and those memories were in the water. So our first
Mm.
job going to every um, um, sea from Italy to activate.
Mm. Wow.
And so working on virtues and seeing like the virtues are in every consciousness,
Hmm. Hmm.
and then bringing all of that to earth, which is not easy.
No, 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 no. Yeah, but fantastic. Yes. Thank you.
To bring it here, and I was and I don't know, just it's beautiful, just beautiful. So I'm so curious about your job, so please, could you tell us? uh,
Yeah. Wait, the train is passing by.
okay. But it's not that loud.
Okay, now it's gone. Um, well, right now, uh, because otherwise we can go for hours, right?
Yeah.
Right now, the what is my task, my planetary task is to download what they're calling the seventh element on Earth.
Hmm.
And it's element, it's a frequency, it's a vibration that hasn't been on Earth before. And it comes from the core of the creation, from the first multiverses, and it's a frequency, when you're reaching on Earth, it's a frequency to expand and enhance our creator potential. And this is what I've been since 2019. The first one download was in Mount Etna in Sicily, and from there, last year was going through all the continent, American continent, and as you were saying, they were more than virtual. They were cosmic principles of ascension, and after that is here right now is through the Mediterranean. So starting Tenerife, then Mallorca. Now then going to Sardinia. I'm going back to Sicily, to Mount Etna. Well, going back the last time it was just consciousness projection because they closed. It was exactly when they closed the traveling, and then Crete and Cyprus. And this time is again we see this kind of virtues, but in more as a multidimensional
Exactly.
frequency. Yeah, yeah.
It's in your
So
DNA.
I say that this because I don't know if you're going to be able to translate all of what I said.
I'll try. If you notice that I'm messing up, just interrupt.
Yeah, yeah.
Quindi quello che lei sta dicendo è che nel 2019
Sì.
era lei a Monte Etna e ha canalizzato ehm, le ali, mi sono persa.
Settimo elemento.
Ecco, il settimo elemento, ma it wasn't
Durna.
something for do
Durna. Durna.
that, that is, che è una frequenza che non c'era mai stata sul pianeta Terra. Quindi lei l'ha canalizzato qua in Italia e poi ha cominciato a fare il viaggio dell'ancoraggio, come diciamo qua in Italia, no? Ancorare le frequenze
Sì, sì.
in tutta America. E adesso tocca in questo anno, perché poi si è fermato per il tema di che non si poteva viaggiare, tutto il mar Mediterraneo. Quindi hanno fatto Maiorca, Menorca,
Tenerife,
Tenerife,
Tenerife, Mallorca para apoyare Mallorca, Menorca. Domani
Sardegna,
Sardegna,
Sacra, poi torna in Sicilia al Monte Etna e poi vanno a Cipro, vanno
a Creta e
a Cre-
Cipro. Sì.
Creta, Cipro, due. Lì sono there were two notes, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. So it's I have to go to 6 islands this time of the
So
Mediterranean.
in these six islands that you're doing, how is the geometrical movement that you are creating? Because I'm feeling,
Okay.
you're,
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So um, the first one in Tenerife, the activations were from outside to inside, um, vibrating the cosmic feminine.
Mhm.
So it's integrating the Dur-na, the seventh element, and the feminine. So I let you translate it so it's not too much.
Grazie.
Grazie.
In Tenerife quello che hanno fatto è ancorare l'energia femminile dentro di questo pacchetto, diciamo, d'urna che abbiamo dentro di noi. Perché comunque noi ce l'abbiamo, vero?
Sí, sí, sí,
As
vero.
we-
Y aquí es como multiversal, es como qui, qui, un po' più di energia del multiverso del femminile. E noi, sì.
Non ho capito.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it's more the feminine, the more of the multiversal feminine
Ah,
within,
il
like
multiverso
bringing more of what we already have. It's
is
upgrading.
upgrade.
Yeah.
Quindi è ancora uno step più alto di quello che già abbiamo. Esatto, sì, sì, sì. Questa è this is the first Lemuria, so this is like backwards.
Yes.
And where is the, I don't know if you can share this information, if there is a constellation or some dimension that you know that you are downloading.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going out of the constellation from the galaxy. I'm going out to the universes, and from the universe, I'm stepping out of into multiverses, and from the multiverse, there I'm bringing the information, and they're coming through different constellations, like Lyra, Antares, like Pleiadians, and then more going a bit more. I connect a lot in a library in Venus, but the information Durna,
Mm-hmm.
it's from the
Exactly.
multiverse.
Exactly. Like me, I always like but it's not me. My galactic
Well, you
family
are
was
you're
bringing me.
co-creating
Yeah,
with them. You're here on Earth.
and I remember when my galactic family came and visited me, and they started to activate in me all the information. They came from outside of the galaxy,
Yeah.
and they were pretty ugly, and it was pretty funny. And then and I said to them, if you really know how is my body, I don't know if you agree with me. It's impressive. That is,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. It's you get out of lineality again, and when you start meeting more and more, and you can spank more and more. Well, yeah, it start to be awkward.
Ah, that's beautiful. This is so beautiful. So after Tenerife, you went to?
It's Mallorca
Mallorca.
right now. And we did the spiral on the other side. We started in the middle and we went
Outward.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, from inwards to outwards to bring more of the cosmic masculine.
Cool. Nice. So in this side, you made like true. I don't know why I'm saying this, but it's like how I probably imagine myself. It's like a true auras, Fibonacci
Yeah,
aura, going to
yeah,
one side and the other.
yes.
So
I
it's
see it exactly like you're saying because I'm working with the bees,
exactly
with the consciousness of the bees. So what we're creating is a beehive. So even and it started to be probably like you that it's not separated in terms of I'm saying we're doing this, but not just from a separate point of view. So in both we create a beehive,
both exactly like new.
even though in one we started like this, in the other one we started like this, it's still more now from our androgynous self than rather than a separation.
Brava, assolutamente. Quindi quello che lei sta dicendo che quindi a Tenerife hanno fatto la geometria che dava come la Fibonacci, no? Questo è quello che più o meno ci dobbiamo
Sì.
immaginare, che, quindi fa così. E lo posso spiegare in italiano perché è la stessa geometria che noi facciamo come
No,
facciamo le
no, perfetto,
quindi
perfetto,
è
ottimo,
come le
ottimo.
memorie dell'acqua, quindi loro fanno una che è la femminile che lo hanno fatto a Tenerife e poi a Menorca hanno fatto la maschile. Ma comunque, siccome non dividiamo perché non esiste la divisione, entrambi lavorano, giusto?
Sì, giusto, giusto. Come una colmena,
Come una
like a
colmena,
beehive.
la coscienza è la coscienza delle api. E non possiamo dimenticare che le api sono la coscienza del nettare, il nettare è la coscienza della vita, del gozzo, della gioia, quindi
Yes.
è la dolcezza che ti fa questa danza del DNA che ti fa danzare
Sì, yes. And there were so many being, it was like bringing together Lemurian and Atlantis masters, bringing together, like really merging uh, uh, Lemurian dragons and Atlantis dragons. And the vision is that what we started in times of Lemurian Atlantis, now we can merge to create a new Lemuria, a new humanity. You know, it's time to create the cosmic beehive.
Absolutely, yes. Because it's like we 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 could say we healed all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's to go into the new one,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
and
it's time.
that
This is the moment.
it's time. It's so synchronized with what we are channeling and the work that we're doing. Because now we're going to Morocco at
Yeah, I
December,
was going to ask you about that.
and that's because they ask us to go into where the first human bodies has been created on Earth.
Oh God. Could you when is that? When is the date? What's the
From the
dates?
to, from the 3rd to the 9th of December.
Oh, so you're doing it afterwards. But well, yeah, let's do some connection there because that's exactly the purpose. And um, I went to Morocco.
Uh-huh.
It's probably I was flying to Canada from Spain, and they sent me the only flight that was available in the dates I wanted had to go through Morocco. And I was like, this is not the, it's like, why are we doing this? And what was the message is before you start anything of your work, what I'm sharing, we want you to heal memories in Morocco. So I didn't go out from the airport. It was just there, and I probably had fever. I had to stay there like for 7 hours in the airport, and I got fever and everything, like
You were
very,
that
I
loud.
just, yeah, but I knew it, I knew it was the process, so I just covered myself for the process. And now now that you say that, it's like, oh, now I get it. And for me was, first you need to do the whole Dur-na, so then you can go near Africa. But why the Mediterranean doing the Dur-na right now is because I did America, and the Mediterranean is unifying Europe, Africa, and
The
Asia,
Pangea.
right?
So we're going to the all continents together again.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's exactly like that. And then your job that you're doing is perfect. Also because they said to me before Morocco, you got to go to Sardinia and Mount Etna. And I said to them, I have no time to do all of that. There is someone else that is going
So
to come. And then I met you, and then it was, this is perfect.
yeah, each of us is doing what needs to be, that's co-creation, right? Is because you feel, you follow, you feel that's from, it's something that goes, uh, it goes beyond what you can imagine it's possible. It's something that pulls you there, and it's so beautiful. It's so in love. It's so wonderful, and the other person is doing to complement what like we are, each of us is doing pieces of the bigger puzzle, and I love that.
And that is beautiful. And that is, and I was talking to this with my husband, and I said, I'm so happy that she's here, because he's feeling what the job that you guys are doing. And then we were like, if we would say we gotta do everything, there'll be ego working, that's not right. Just go in there and see what is going on, and see that everything is working synchronized perfectly. So that is co-creation. That is
Yeah,
when you follow.
exactly. Could you imagine Archangel Michael saying, no, 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 saying to Archangel Gabriel, no, don't do that, because it's me who has to do it. you know, don't heal that person because it's me who has to do it. It doesn't make
That
doesn't
is
make
that is
sense anymore.
that doesn't make sense, because that is separation, and we don't separate
Exactly.
it. So yeah, wow, it's beautiful. So guys, italiani, le persone di qua che lo vedono adesso, dopo tutte le persone, che mi sa che Sardegna è completo, ma le
Yeah,
persone che
Sardegna completi, ma
io, forse ti raggiungo anch'io dal Monte Etna, prendo l'aereo.
Montetna.
E
Sí. Co-crea, ven a co-crear con nosotros. Come to co-create with us.
It'll be beautiful. E quindi cioè, andiamo, siamo tutti gli italiani invitati a Monte Etna a fare il collegamento, l'ancoraggio. Stiamo lavorando con le stesse frequenze, ragazzi, sono coscienze di prima che l'universo sia stato fatto. Quindi la co-creazione è importantissima, bisogna anche uscire dal fanatismo, uscire delle facce, perché alla fine siamo tutte frequenze, siamo tutte energie, quindi chi veramente questo audio, questo live che stiamo facendo gli batte il cuore, sente la risonanza,
Mm-hmm.
tempo per raggiungere Lilywong.
I'm gonna have someone, Paola. I think that she was there. I have Paola. Well, no, but in Sicilia, and Paola is gonna be translating in Sardinia, English to Italian, and then I have a beautiful Luca doing the translations in Sicily. So it's gonna be to Italian, And what's amazing there is that we're bringing Dur-na, the geometry is the DNA.
Exactly.
So we're bringing Dur-na into the DNA of Gaia, and therefore within us. So this is going to be like, poof. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
can feel it already. Yes.
Yeah. And where this is gonna be in Sardinia or in Sicily?
No, that's in Sicily. In Sicily. In Sicily, specifically in Mount Etna.
In Monte.
We're just going to the volcano to do this one like this.
It's a connection. We were doing in Milano, and then when we did it in the center of Italy, which
Yes.
lakes that are connected with those three lakes. Now they are completely done. You mean like formed? They were like the first three pyramids, aesthetics
Wow.
before Egypt.
Okay.
Now there are three lakes.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we were doing, and so what we were doing there, it was recreating the three pyramids again and reconnect
Wow.
with Orion, with the Dharma of Orion.
Yeah.
And under that, so Italy has three atoms. So
Mm-hmm.
those three atoms that composes so because what is the information I'm receiving? Italy sustain the energy of Europe as being part of Africa.
No,
So
you're gonna. It's so beautiful because in order to download Dur-na, there was necessary to bring uh, another grid uh, with energies that haven't been on Earth before. And the first place that was would they say you got to go there was Milano. And this is the first workshop, the first time we shared the first activations I did of the new. So I reawake memories that I had there since Lemuria, that I left everywhere since 2012. And then they said, now we're going to start with the new. And that was in Milano. And because what I was download, part of those grid is download new blueprints. And they said that the Milano underneath, because I also saw there's a city of light coming up. They
Brava.
say underneath, that has to be the foundation for everything else that it's coming, and which I didn't even know what was coming. But it was Milano.
They gave
But it
us the
was
information
Milano.
little by little. So
Yeah. But it was Milano, so it makes so much sense what you're saying.
exactly. And it was a beautiful day with so many people there, and we were activating the new DNA with these virtues. Actually, it's the conscious also, and cetacean
Yeah.
consciousness.
Yeah.
They have I mean, like there are 33 geometries and
Yeah.
different, codes. So
Yes.
that one that was just the card would be 25, and that is the one that we use for the geometry, because they are the ones who are bringing the new and who are protecting the new information,
Yes. 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 All the blueprints
the
that I have
blueprints.
when I'm sitting in one,
Yeah, sure.
um, it's a little bit bigger. This is like the Venusgram, but all the foundations, all this is sound frequency from the dolphins.
Exactly. And also we go again into the happiness, into the joy, into the
Yes.
new paradigm, the new frequency. It's all about joy
Yeah.
and how you say, like, surrounding us as the beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It's a big
It,
hug.
Exactly. It's living in the paradise, which is in here too.
Yeah. We should tell also people that's the first time we meet in this life. It's the
Yeah,
first time we're talking.
exactly.
Yeah, and it's so natural. And she was like, "Oh, I've never done." I said, "Oh, don't worry. We'll see what happens."
I never done an interview. It's not
And I
even.
told you, this is not an interview. This is going to be chatting
Yes.
with cosmic beings.
And it's beautiful. So, can you tell us, because there was an Italian person who was asking when you're going to be in it now?
Etna is on the 17th September. So
17. Quindi
coming,
il gruppo
it's
ci
coming soon.
possiamo organizzare tutti per andare da lei. Lo mettiamo nel
Eh,
gruppo anche, che possiamo andare da lei così anche. Because there we were channeling with the group, because I know by myself, like I channel, but there is a huge group, beautiful people.
yes,
I love all of
yes,
them. And
yes.
Italian, how they channel. Oh, this beautiful. How
Nice.
that's so wonderful. And then because I'm from Argentina, so I came here and I started to download everything because, my mission is in here. And but when the from the high hierarchies, they said Italy is the vortex on the planet with more energy comes to the channel. And then they said
Fantastico.
that is why Italy is the country of the creation, the art, the music, the invention. And then we're getting into that step again. Love is in
No,
here.
no, it's crazy that you said it, but because of Milano, but also um, the seventh element, something that hasn't been on Earth before, something like an element, something that in right now we Google seventh element. Most of the people ask me, but what's the sixth element already? And I
Exactly.
said, and which is cosmic plasma. But
Well,
the point is we
that's
are creating it.
what we are doing with the memoria
Yeah.
della.
So it's we are creating.
Yeah.
So when in other times when someone Google and see it, yes, it was downloaded in Mount Etna in Sicily in Italy. So for me, I'm just accentuating what you're saying because it's something that hasn't been on Earth before, and it's going through Mount Etna, and and that has something to say, right? I'm just saying it's a
Exactly.
confirmation. I mean, from all the points around the world, that's the point it entered in 2019, and that's why right now I'm going back to enhancing it so it goes really into the DNA.
And there's what I want to say before, and there, the third atoms is under the volcano.
This is
And then,
fantastic.
yeah. So we're beautiful if we activate everything together. We can go all over together and doing it, because it's actually opening, activating, but it's a whole
Yeah,
world activation. It's a whole world activation. Yeah,
that's so fantastic.
so fantastic. And then in
So
Morocco.
fun.
And then in Morocco, we're working into the conscious, the liberation, because one of what you say is the plasma, which is
Hmm.
exactly the topic that we work. Um, Liberation of the consciousness of the masculism, because they said first, um, the first break into the grill, the
Yeah.
crystal grill, it was the our first fail. And it
Okay.
happened in that part of the earth
Okay.
when the separation starts to come.
Mm, I
And,
see.
and it was so synchronized when you go to Morocco and you see all the women, they are working, men.
Yeah. And and for me, no, I really we should do more things than for the Morocco because I resonate a lot. Something that was very funny because I'm Mexican, like you, And whenever I go some places, well, they say, well, you could be Italian or you could be, um, yeah, I say, well, I'm from the world, and but something happened in Morocco at that airport. First of all, when I arrived, customs and the police, the ones that tell you, they start talking to me as he was local,
Wow.
and I was like, sorry.
In French, at least?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was more local because I speak French, so the French I would have understand.
Exactly.
It's something more local, and they were almost upset that I was pretending I'm not a local.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But the truth is that when I saw the women there, I I said, yeah, yeah, it's the first time I see a lot of my own, physiognomy reflected there. Yeah, I was surprised by that. It's the first time I can say, yeah, I don't blame them.
Exactly. Wow, wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Very
remember,
interesting.
very interesting. Like 10 years ago, I was a backpacker, and then I used to travel around the world without maps, I was just traveling, and I was having dreams, and I was just reaching the places that I was dreaming, and I was going to the airports and just take the plane that I feel to take, and I was traveling by myself because of course nobody wants to come to a crazy like this. So I went to Morocco, and I was to Monte Atlante, the Atlant Mount. I
Wow.
remember I got off the bus, and I put my hands. I had no idea what I was doing because I wasn't that awake that I am now.
Yes, yes, yes,
But
yes. I
that
understand.
thing that I put in my hands in front of the mountains, just living, living the energy coming through my body. And I had no idea what I was doing.
Wow, wow.
Being back, being consciousness, like almost 20 years ago, after, to me is una benedizione. It's
Una bendizione.
like
I
I've never,
agree.
Morocco contains that much information for the
Yeah.
whole universe.
No, no, I resonate totally with you. So I definitely want to, because you say Morocco, Morocco, yeah, Morocco. And it's funny because I've been, I feel that it hasn't been my moment yet. I think now it's my moment. I think when I finish Dur-na here, I can go to Africa, but because I've tried to go, and every time something happened. I tried also to go to Namibia, and never happened. Uh, and then I tried to go to Morocco when I was here. I lived here in Mallorca for a time. Nothing happened, and now I know. And then I had to go through there, and I say, of course, it's like I need to go and do all the things so I can reach that Morocco. So that's nice.
Yeah, yeah. Probably it would be beautiful. Of course, if we can do it, it will be beautiful. But really amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I will. Well, from now on, we can keep seeing how the co-creation and when the things can cross each other, what we can do. Because I love it. I've always wanted the co-creation, and I think now it's the time.
Absolutely, I agree. I agree. I agree. It's like something that is missing, the real creation, the real
Yeah,
humility,
yeah, yeah.
the real, yes.
Not not collaboration, co-creation, and co-creation. Ah, the train is coming back. So now you know what time it goes by.
Every
Me
five
too.
hours, 15 minutes, I got a clock.
And yeah, the co-creation because for me, includes all the potential of your soul with all the guidance of your soul, which means we are co-creating with beings from inner earth, the visible, invisible, interdimensional from other dimensions, from with all the kingdoms here on earth, and again the visible and the invisible, and then the whole cosmos outside with different dimensions. And this is fun. And this is really oneness for me. And I don't know if it happens to you, but the more I feel my uniqueness, the more I feel part of the oneness.
Yes. 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 Every time we're looking inside and see if there is something that is divided, if, like I look at my organs and I say, "Hi guys, are you working as a family? We're a family, you know." Like
Exactly.
The whole body is a family, and we can see our thyroid how it's working, and I see my back and I say, I was doing right by like before coming, like this thing, the streaming.
Yes.
I was feeling myself and saying, how is my thyroid? Is there any high? Is there something that is not harmonic?
Yeah.
At the end of
Yes.
it's harmony,
Yes.
that we are creating harmony.
I call it also harmonizations, and I said that's what I do it for my own process. This is every day. What can I harmonize in me that make me shine more my uniqueness in oneness? And there's always something. So I already also know that it's infinite, but every time I harmonize, I expand my consciousness. So that's also infinite. So it's an infinite possibilities of keep ascending on earth.
That is a multi-universe. So as you get there, you get into the infinite parallel lives that we are living.
Yeah.
Infinite, everything is infinite. Yesterday when I was doing my stream here, I was then like, okay, they showed me 12 colors as the rainbow cosmics from the origin, from the first separation. But I was thinking to myself, it's not 12, it's infinite. It's absolutely
Exactly.
infinite. Like could be 12,
Infinite.
but it's just infinite. Infinite is the notes of music. Infinite is the geometries we have in our body.
Yes.
It's absolutely infinite.
Yes. Yes. I work everything with 12 plus 1, 13,
Mm-hmm.
as I cry. But within that, there's all possibilities. So if I think the rainbow, well, as soon as they start going here, then you go here, it's another tone, this is another tone, this is another tone. And then if it gets combined like this, then it's another tone. So yeah, it's we are in the infinite possibilities. By the way, we're not translating anything. We're just enjoying so much ourselves.
It's a conversation. Poor people. I hope I hope they understand because I can't translate everything right now.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are chatting with each other, and it's our first time chatting, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's a great pleasure.
And then yeah, infinite gratitude, infinite feelings, infinite love.
Yeah,
Like
because I feel so comfortable here. You know, it's like it feels so home with you. It's just nice.
yeah. I hug you from here. Can you see my
Yes,
back? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
beautiful.
And then so well, I don't know, it just allora parlavamo che c'è infinito, che uno arriva a un certo livello, ma poi quando arriva questa informazione si amplifica, questa energia si amplifica. Quindi ogni volta che uno lavora su se stesso, che sempre c'è qualcosa in cui lavorare, perché alla fine uno lavora anche, e quello che stiamo che cerchiamo alla fine è l'armonia, è l'essere armonico, che tutti i piani siano armonici, il lavoro è gigante alla fine. E dentro di questa armonia, ogni volta che arriviamo a troviamo un nodo, quindi a quel nodo lo possiamo sciogliere dentro questa gamma di luce infinita, si apre tutta una, una sorsa di energia, una fonte di energia che ti fa arrivare più informazione, più codici di luce. Quello che si deve arrivare comincia a arrivare e quindi ci rendiamo conto che non c'è un limite, noi possiamo mettere i nomi alle cose, possiamo dire 12 più 1, che 13, io ieri parlavo dei 12 colori dell'origine della creazione, ma in realtà proprio l'ho detto è infinito perché tutto è infinito, le note della musica, i colori, le geometrie sacre, noi stessi con i nostri sentimenti, emozioni. Quindi vivere in questa dimensione infinita e questa, essere consapevole che è tutto infinito, ma siamo dentro dell'uno, siamo dentro di un...
Sì, yes.
E sentirsi molto, molto grato, molto pieno, perché alla fine è sempre la frequenza dell'amore che ti fa sentire sempre molto bene. Quindi parlavamo tra di noi che ci facevamo delle coccole, perché è la prima volta che parliamo, che ci vediamo, è veramente bellissimo e possiamo essere qua parlando per ore. Ecco, è fantastico. Parlavamo anche di cos'è la co-creazione, di co-creare insieme e per la co-creazione hai bisogno delle virtù o non mi ricordo molto bene come le chiamava lei, eh, princip-
Principio.
principi cosmici,
Mhm,
cosmic,
mhm.
principle cosmics, and then questi principi, queste virtù, eh, è la co-creazione, è l'umiltà per portare tutte le dimensioni che possiamo arrivare, tutte le informazioni, i diversi ehm, livelli di tutto, più la nostra personalità, poi la nostra gioia, più, cioè tutto così armonica e bella la procreazione, che è
È
molto diversa
bella.
della collaborazione. La collaborazione è una parola che ti divide, invece la co-creazione ed essere insieme, come sempre diciamo, astrale, vero? Ci vediamo nell'astrale perché è lì quando veramente possiamo vedere tutti i lavori che stiamo facendo.
Mhm.
Eh, e poi conoscerci fisicamente è fantastico.
Yes.
Lo faremo assolutamente.
Sì, lo faremo. Tutti.
Tutti, esatto. Che bello. Bene, amata. Eh, it has been past 1 hour since we were talking. We didn't
Wow.
realize it. I think we got into the buckle of time.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, when that's how time works, right? When we feel good, no
Passes.
time.
No time. Okay, everyone, thank you. I'm AndreaBassi because it's the first time that I'm doing this in English. So most of the time I speak Spanish and Italian. I do speak English, but speaking three languages it's kind of
È
difficult.
sufficiente, è sufficiente.
It's enough. Two languages is enough. But I do speak English. And then it's been a pleasure for all the followers, Lilly Wong. And then it's been a pleasure to having you, Lily. You have a beautiful and amazing soul.
Thank you.
You to all the community. I call it my channel community because this is Mexico. Hi, Mexico. Thank you
Hola,
so much. Hello.
México.
So thank you everybody for your time and this sharing. This has been beautiful and so
Yes,
much gratitude.
yes. This is like my guide says, and this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. Gracias, gracias, gracias a todos, gracias. Grazie a tutti quelli che sono
Grazie a
venuti,
tutti.
che hanno preso il tempo per essere qua, per condividerci. Noi non ci conoscevamo e quindi sicuramente siamo andati un po' per le stelle. Quindi le stelle è quello che stiamo parlando alla fine. Quindi grazie mille a tutte. Lei è Lilly Wong, è una meravigliosa maestra, sorella. Eh, grazie, 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 grazie,
Grazie, grazie.
grazie, grazie. Ciao a tutti, bye bye. I don't know if you got it. Do you want to say something else or you want to just,
Oh no, it's I just say grazie. Thank you so much for this, and let's keep co-creating.
just keep it doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye bye. Thank you very much.